Jessica, listen to me. You have to pass this class. To do that, you have to understand calculus. The math is always harder. It can provide heartache. You dream about skipping calc class, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here at PHS. So many smart people surround you. Just look at NHS. Adding the C, adding the C. You wanna start crying when anti-deriving, but you shouldn't be. When faced with the hard integral, just do what feels natural. You substituting, limits are changing, adding the C. Take this integral for example. You don't know where to start. Find the function that ain't simple. Substitute u for that part. Solve for du, it's not tricky. Just derive and multiply. The new integral ain't picky. Antiderive and simplify. Adding the C, adding the C. Hard part is done, now plug the x in. Wow, see, it's easy. Scribble your equation down. Sprinkle the numbers all around. Now just remember, limits front and center. Adding the C, adding the C. Acceleration's the derivation of velocity. Velocity has its own as well. It's a function that's really swell. It's called position, and you can get it by adding the C. Sine rest to cosine, cosine negative sine, tan to secant squared, secant to secant tan. Ex stays the same and x goes to 1. It can be math. Next come all the important rules like the power, quotient, and product rules. Of course there's a chain, the worst of them all. And now you're good to go! Adding the C, adding the C. When Mr. Dobbs begins his long talk, don't fall asleep. What would that get you? A 1, and you're missing all the fun. Each day in class was always a blast. Adding the C. Each test we took from the best book. Adding the C. Each flashcard quiz was actually worth it. So for your own sake, please just stay away so you can learn and then you can leave. Adding the C.